Yo, what's good, basketball heads? It's your boy Crush. So let's talk about Isiah Thomas saying that the Warriors and the Lakers should be thanking Adam Silver for the playing games. And I would agree. If it wasn't for the playing games, the Warriors and the Lakers wouldn't have a chance to make the playoffs. Funny enough, when they first introduced the playing games, LeBron was complaining, was saying it's bullshit, he wasn't with it. And the same guy who cried wolf have benefited from the playing games multiple seasons. If it wasn't for the playing games, LeBron wouldn't have a sniff at the playoff. Yet when they first tried to introduce and implement this new system, this new play style, LeBron had an issue with it. He wasn't with it. He didn't like it. He was unhappy. And the same thing that he went against is what's benefiting right now. Later on in his career, he has a chance to make the playoffs, whereas in earlier years he would be screwed. Same goes for the Warriors. So the playing games is essentially saving lives out here. Without the playing games, all these dudes would be home, sitting on the couch, watching the game. Now everybody have a chance to make the playoffs. But on the flip side of things, it don't benefit the 7th or the 8th seed. So if you put in the work to make it to the 7th or the 8th seed, and your team is not that good, you're still not safe. I mean, yes, you get 2 opportunities. If you play a team and you lose, you get a second chance if you're in the 7th or the 8th seed, which is fair. That's pretty fair. But in prior years, prior seasons, if you made the 7th or the 8th seed, you was good. It was all good. But I love the playing games. For me personally, it made the NBA competitive. More so the 7th, the 8th seed, the 6th seed, because now, you know how the West is. All the teams are close by 1, 2, 3 games. It's always close. So you have the 6th seed, the 7th seed, the 8th seed, the 9th seed, the 10th seed. They're all separated by 1, 2, maybe 3 games. So every team has to play until the very end. And that's because of the playing game. So the playing game, it was a genius idea. I love the playing games. Since the first year it got implemented, it's been great. And it's here to stay. And I really enjoy the playing game because no team could poo-poo the season. Oh, we're in the 7th and 8th seed. We're good. We don't have to play hard. No, you have to play hard until the very end. From the 6th seed all the way to the 10th, 11th seed, 12th seed, depending on record. Everybody got to keep playing hard because you don't want to end up in the playing games. And the team that do fall short of the 6th seed and they end up in the playing games, it's a great competition. It's like a semi-playoff. I really enjoy the playing games, man. It was a great implementation. It was a genius idea. The playing games was a really good idea, man. This brought competition back to the NBA. Everybody got to play hard. No matter if you're in the 6th seed, the 7th, all the way to the 14th seed, you got to keep playing. As long as you're close, 1 or 2 games out of the 7th, 8th seed or whatever, you got to just keep competing. So the playing games really resurrected the NBA. We get a chance to get a little taste of the playoff before the playoffs. And that's pretty dope, man. The playing games have really rejuvenated the playoffs. And LeBron James, once again, who was complaining, he was against it, he was unhappy, didn't like the idea. The same Buster is now benefiting from the playing games. And he's been benefiting for multiple seasons now. So the playing games is out here saving lives. It's saving NBA lives. And I can't wait to see the Warriors versus the Lakers in the playing games. That's what I want to see. The Warriors versus the Lakers. That's going to be really good. Stephen Curry versus LeBron. They're going head to head and somebody got to go home. I really want to see that because I don't see the Lakers going above the 9th seed and I don't see the Warriors going above the 9th seed. But I would love to see the Warriors and the Lakers, man, go head to head to see who's going to make it into the playoff. So this is what Isiah Thomas had to say. I think they do hold on because of their experience. But I'm telling you, them Houston Rockets, they coming and they playing hard. The Warriors and the Lakers, the last 2 years, they should be thanking Adam Silver for the playing games. Yeah, they should be thanking Adam Silver for the playing. Because if there was no playing, these two teams would be out of the playoffs for the last 2 years. It's crazy. And the Rockets, they've won 8 straight, playing great basketball. They're confident, they're young, and they're taking on all comers. So Golden State and LA, there's pressure to keep winning because there's somebody knocking on the door and they're not going away. And that's a fact. The Rockets, they're here, they're coming. They're young, up and coming. And the Lakers got to keep winning these games. The Warriors, they got to keep winning these games because you don't want to fall out of playing contentions. So they got to keep winning. And like I said, man, the playing games was a brilliant idea. The playing games has resurrected the NBA playoff because now you get early competition. You basically get playoff games before the playoff begins, which is really good for the fans, the viewers, everybody watching. The implementation of the playing, that was brilliant. That was ingenious. And it worked, as you can see. It's been here for 3-4 seasons now because it's working. And let's be real. LeBron needs to apologize. I was wrong. I'm sorry. I jumped the guns because he was crying about the playing games. And funny enough, the following season, the same thing he cried about, he cried wolf, he was crying. He benefited from it because that was the reason why they had a chance to make the playoff. The playing games. The same thing LeBron was crying and moping and whining about, oh, I don't like this, this is bullshit. But this is why you got to be careful what you say. Be careful what you wish for. Because if we didn't have a playing game right now, the Lakers, the Warriors, more than likely would be out of the playoff for multiple seasons. Not one season, multiple seasons, the Lakers would have missed the playoff. So LeBron needs to thank Adam Silvers. He needs to be thanking him. Because of Adam Silvers, LeBron is able to still compete in the playoff. Maybe Adam Silvers knew something we didn't. You could look at the playing game as Adam Silvers trying to help out LeBron. Because, let's be honest, he's been benefiting. LeBron have been benefiting tremendously from the implementation of the playing. Without the playing, LeBron would be LeBron who? This man would be at home. But the playing game gave him a chance to be in the playoffs, and he still get a chance to compete. That's the fact of the matter. But as always, I'll holla. As always, we just talking basketball. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share. Holla at your boy.
It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the game. I'ma say it. It's all about the game.